Hello everyone, we are going to discuss about motion in a straight line part 3. Okay, now I am going to discuss about acceleration. What is acceleration? The rate of change of velocity of a body is called acceleration. The rate of change of velocity of a body. That means change in velocity. For example, initial velocity and final velocity. The differences between two velocities is called change of velocity. Okay. Now, if u is the initial velocity and v is the final velocity, after time t, okay, for example, when a car is moving from rest position to some 5 kilometers, that 5 kilometers is final velocity. Rest position, that means initial velocity is 0. Okay, here initial velocity is u, final velocity is v. After time t, then acceleration a bar is equal to, here it is indicated by a, small a. Acceleration is denoted by small a. A is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity. That means change in velocity by change in time. That means average time. Okay, now change of average velocity by average time. What is acceleration? Change of average velocity by average time. A is equal to v bar minus u bar by t. It is a vector quantity. This arrow mark is indicated by magnitude and direction. Arrow mark is indicated by direction. That's why it is a vector quantity. Here the units of acceleration, units for acceleration. A is equal to v minus u by t. Change in velocity. This velocity units is meter per second. Time t, that units second. That's why totally meter per second square in SI units. Here centimeter per second square in CGS units. Okay. Accelerations are two types. Positive accelerations, negative accelerations. Positive acceleration. Positive acceleration means that velocity is gradually increases. Positive acceleration means if the velocity of a body increases gradually, then it is said to possess positive acceleration. Okay, here example for positive acceleration, a freely falling body. A freely falling body is example for positive acceleration. Negative acceleration. If the velocity of a body decreases gradually, then it is said to be possesses negative acceleration. Negative acceleration means that velocity of a body is gradually decreases. For example, a projectile motion, a vertical projected body. A vertically projected body is example for negative acceleration. Okay, this negative acceleration is also called as retardation. This is also called as retardation. This is also known as retardation. This is also very important for IP purpose. Okay, now next, uniform acceleration and non-uniform acceleration. What is uniform acceleration? Uniform means equal. Okay, uniform means equal. If equal changes in velocity takes place in equal intervals of time. Equal changes in velocity takes place in equal intervals of time means, for example, a car is moving from rest position to 5 kilometers and 5 kilometers to 0 to 5 kilometers within 2 seconds. At the same time, 5 kilometer to a car is moving from 5 kilometer to 10 kilometer at the same time. That means 2 seconds. Here that car is equal intervals of time and equal changes in velocity. That acceleration is called as uniform acceleration. Okay, equal changes in velocity takes place in equal intervals of time. However, small the time intervals, okay, small intervals, it exhibits small intervals of time only. That body is said to be traveling in uniform acceleration. Example, a freely falling body possesses uniform acceleration, and also another example is there, a body projected vertically upwards possesses uniform retardation. This is also uniform acceleration example. Okay, now another acceleration, non-uniform acceleration. If unequal changes in velocity takes place in equal intervals of time, unequal changes in velocity takes place in equal intervals of time, then the body is said to be moving with non-uniform acceleration. Non-uniform acceleration. Example, for a particle in simple harmonic motion. SHM means simple harmonic motion. That means simple pendulum. Both the magnitude and direction of its acceleration changes. Okay, the magnitude and direction of its acceleration changes, hence it is variable acceleration. For example, simple pendulum moves upward direction and downward direction. That upward direction, downward direction, that magnitude and direction is changes, acceleration is also changes. This is example for non-uniform acceleration. Another acceleration is average acceleration. This is also important. The ratio of total change in velocity to the total time interval is called average acceleration. Okay. Now the ratio of total change in velocity to total time interval is called average acceleration. What is the formula for average acceleration? Average acceleration, A average is equal to total change in velocity by total time. Okay, this is average acceleration. Now one problem is there. A body of mass 2 kg is moving such that after t seconds its velocity is given by, this velocity is t cube by 3 plus t square by 2 plus 1. Calculate the force acting on the body at the instant when t is equal to 2 seconds. Now calculate the force. Okay, here given that mass m is equal to 2 kg. After t seconds v is equal to t cube by 3 plus t square by 2 plus 1. Okay, acceleration, given that acceleration A is equal to, what is the formula? Change in velocity by time. That means the rate of change of velocity dv by dt is equal to, here d by dt. This is given that v is equal to t cube by 3 plus t square by 2 plus 1. Okay.